Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Traitors stops filming for Grieving family. Season 4 of The Traitors is currently filming in Scotland, but it stopped filming in order for a family to grieve. The show has a star and fun-filled cast for the show, which will premiere in 2026. So what happened, and is everyone okay? Keep reading for more details. This is set to be a big season of The Traitors, with a very exciting cast headed to Scotland. Once again, the Housewives are taking over, with Dorinda Medley getting a second chance. She appeared briefly on Season 3 before she was killed off. Lisa Rinna of RHOBH fame will also join her alongside Portia Williams and Candice Bassett. Donna Kels, football mom extraordinaire, will be on the show, as well as The Bachelor's Colton Underwood and DJTS Pro, Mark Ballas. It looks like there will be a lot of dynamic personalities this season, which is great. Sadly, the show had to stop filming as soon as it began to deal with grief. Was it one of the cast members who suffered a devastating blow or a member of the crew? No, but rather a family wanted to hold a funeral at the Highland Church, which is across from Ardros Castle. That is where the show films, and the family wanted access to the Ardros Ark. This has been featured on the series, but it was noted that the family could not have the Ark until Tuesday, July 1st. That was the soonest it would be available, although it is unclear why. It is likely because they had to find new accommodations for the cast and crew of The Traitors. That, or they needed to rearrange the filming schedule. The hit reality show features many elaborate competitions, so they could have been planned out. Therefore, it seems they did what they could to help the family hold the funeral, and worked as best as they could. Unfortunately, the family was not pleased with how it was handled and shared their frustration on social media. Since the earliest the Traitors could share the space was July 1st, it did not sit well with the son of the lady who had passed away. He felt that his mother should have been given more grace, and that they were forced to wait too long. My mother has lived in Ardros for 72 years. For my mother to be denied the right to have her final farewell to Ardros in her local church is nothing less than a disgrace. However, no one said they could not have it. Rather, it was a scheduling issue. At the same time, it is unclear how far in advance the family has requested access. Luckily, it appears that it was more of a miscommunication. Once the son spoke with production, things went along smoothly, and he appeared somewhat appreciative. Are you looking forward to Season 4 of The Traitors, and who do you think could win it all? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. In the high-stakes world of reality television, where deception and strategy reign supreme, few moments pierce the facade of competition like a genuine display of humanity. That moment came unexpectedly on the set of The Traitors, the hit psychological competition series where alliances are fragile, truths are buried, and trust is a rare commodity. Production on the much-anticipated new season came to a halt this week, not due to weather, logistics, or even scandal, but in a compassionate decision to support a grieving cast member. An unexpected pause. Producers of The Traitors announced the temporary suspension of filming after contestant Sarah Langdon received devastating news from home: the sudden passing of her younger brother, Marcus, in a tragic car accident. Langdon, a school teacher from Colorado known for her sharp wit and calm demeanor in the castle, had quickly become a fan favorite during early filming. But behind the scenes, producers and crew recognized a deeper emotional intelligence, something that would soon come into heartbreaking relevance. Filming had been underway for just under 3 weeks at the iconic Scottish Highlands estate where the show's medieval meets modern aesthetic thrives. The castle walls had already heard whispers of betrayal and witnessed shocking banishments. Yet, in a twist far more poignant than any gameplay reveal, the true nature of the cast and crew was revealed, not through strategy, but through empathy, breaking character. It was during a break in filming, just after a particularly tense roundtable, that Langdon was quietly pulled aside by producers and informed of her brother's death. Cameras stopped rolling. The scheduled scenes were postponed indefinitely. Cast members, many of whom had just conspired against Langdon in the game, gathered in a quiet drawing room lit only by flickering candelabras and the dimming twilight. There, tears replaced suspicion, and alliances dissolved into shared humanity. Several contestants offered comforting embraces. One of them, Derek, a former police officer and one of the show's traitors, broke character entirely, saying, "This game stops being a game when real life walks in. We're with you." Production's response. In a rare and widely praised move, the Traitors production team suspended all filming for 72 hours. Executive producer Lydia Morgan stated, "We believe that no storyline, no competition, is more important than a person's real-life grief. We are a family on set, and family looks after one another, especially in moments like this." The decision sparked a ripple effect of support across the crew. Grips, editors, producers, and PAs coordinated travel arrangements for Langdon to return to the U.S., ensuring her privacy and security every step of the way. Cast members created a condolence card, filled with both personal notes and in-game confessions, meant to bring a moment of levity during heartbreak. A castle in mourning. The castle, typically buzzing with intrigue, fell into a somber stillness. The production team dimmed the lights and canceled all planned shoots. Even the show's signature challenges, usually brimming with high-stakes drama, were reimagined upon resumption to honor the emotional weight of the moment. Behind the scenes, grief counselors were brought on set, not just for Langdon, but for any cast or crew who needed someone to talk to. Several members later spoke anonymously to say it was the most human moment they'd ever experienced on a TV set. One crew member noted, "For a show all about suspicion and hidden identities, this was the most open and honest I've seen everyone. It reminded us why we do this, not just for entertainment, but for real human connection." Will she return? Whether Langdon will return to the show remains uncertain. Producers have left the door open, should she choose to rejoin the cast at a later stage, either in this season or a future one. Contestants were also given the option to bow out if they felt emotionally compromised by the incident, though all chose to remain. In an age where reality TV often walks the razor's edge of sensationalism, The Traitors has drawn praise for putting empathy above ratings. Social media exploded with messages of support from fans, with hashtags like #StayStrongSarah and #TraitorsWithHeart trending for hours after the news broke. The game pauses, but the impact lingers. It's easy to forget, amid the dramatic music and confessional cutaways, that reality TV is built upon real people. People who laugh, cry, and, as seen here, grieve. The show's abrupt pause may delay airing dates, but it has done something far more powerful. Reminded its audience and participants alike that no competition matters more than compassion.